Shalom is Brother Yashima Zakar from the Israelite Report, IsraeliteTimes.com. Upon my watch, all praises are definitely due to Yahweh by Hashem yahawashi. Peace and blessings to all the brothers spread across the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and sincerity. To all the brothers that really truly believe in Yahweh by Hashem yahawashi and are sincerely watching diligently. Okay, standing upon my watch. Times we're in right now, we're in some very serious times. And I want to make this clear. No man knoweth the time nor the hour. Okay? No man know. But the scriptures tell you to measure the times diligently. Meaning, you're supposed to be watching for what's to come. You're supposed to be paying attention to what's to come. Now, there's some ignorant ass niggas out there that say that you're just watching the news or looking at conspiracy videos or whatever. You know what? Fuck them. Because they're not watching. They're playtime Israelites. They're the niggas that's telling you that things are going to continue as they were. And no, things are not going to continue as they were. Shit's about to hit the fan. Now, from the Daily Mail, FBI director issues chilling warning about possible terror attack on U.S. soil, similar to Russian concert hall massacre, which left 144, peep the number, 144, right? It said it left 144 people dead. We are increasingly concerned. Again, this came from the Daily Mail. Esau always tell you what he's going to do before he does it, because it's a part of their witchcraft. It's called lesser magic. They show you what they're doing before they do it. They tell you what they're going to do before they do it. Because Esau believes that if he shows you and tells you what he's going to do before he does it, then he's not guilty for carrying out same. If you understand what I'm saying. They believe in this karmatic, the law of karma. Like, in other words, and this is a stupid example, but I give it. Like, if I tell you I'm going to take $100 from you and you do nothing to prevent it, then when I take that $100 from you, then I'm guiltless. You understand? So, again, I'm going to read the title. Now that I've said that, now I'm going to read the title again. FBI director issues chilling warning about possible terror attack on U.S. soil, similar to Russian concert hall massacre, which left 144 people dead. We are increasingly concerned. He just told you what he's going to do. The FBI director has issued a stark warning about the heightened possibility of a coordinated terror attack in the U.S. Christopher Wray told NBC News such an attack may be not that different from what you saw against the concert hall in Russia. The FBI had 4,000 international terrorism investigations open at the end of the 2023 fiscal year. Ray told NBC News that FBI is increasingly concerned about the potential for some kind of coordinated attack here in the homeland. Let it sink in. Just let it sink in. To understand that we're in a time now, okay, where this devil, in order to bring in that mark of the beast, that microchip, to justify it, there needs to be a major terror attack. This is a part of his plan. This is the reason why you're seeing these migrants, these what they call illegal immigrants coming across. Some of them are on the payroll. You can say a lot of them are probably. I've said it before, I'll say it again. We are one false flag, one major attack away from the implementation of the mark of the beast, the microchip. Because they're going to say you have to chip everyone in order to keep track of everyone. It's the only way to keep everyone safe. Remember what they did during the pandemic. The only way to keep people safe is to take the jabber, right? Remember? The only way to keep your grandmother safe is for you to take the jab. That's where we're heading, except this time it's going to be the microchip. No man knows the day, the time, or the hour. Nobody knows. But it's coming. It says the attack on Moscow Concert Hall on March 22nd killed at least 144 people, making it the deadliest terror attack in Russia for 20 years. Ray has previously raised concerns over the elevated terror threat, telling a House Representatives panel earlier this month that the current terror threat is the highest he can remember in his career. They're putting everyone on notice. Pay attention. They may have just told you what their next move is. Okay? From the New York Post, George Soros is paying student radicals who are fueling nationwide explosion of Israel-hating protests. So you have these students that are doing, they're participating in these demonstrations, these protests against the fake, the small hatters, but they, anti-Israel protests. It says here, George Soros and his hard left acolytes, because of course this is political now, hard left acolytes are paying agitators who are fueling the explosion of radical anti-Israel protests at colleges across the country. The least of the flock shall draw them out. So, you know, those small hats over there in the land of Israel are stirring up shit here in America. Says the protests, which began when students took over Columbia University's Morningside Heights campus lawn last week, has mushroomed nationwide. Copycat tent cities have been set up at colleges including Harvard, Yale, Berkeley in California, The Ohio State University, and Emory in Georgia, all of them organized by branches of the Soros-funded Students for Justice in Palestine. It's called Students for Justice in Palestine, SJP. It says, and that some students have clashed with police. So this is something else that you can look for, right? To get popping, especially this being an election year. And some people might brush over that and say, well, no big deal. But it's just something to keep your eyes on. Pay attention. And it goes on. You can read the article for yourself. It's from the New York Post. It goes on to show you how much money this guy George Soros is pumping out for these protests. Now, why did I bring that up? Because George Soros, supposedly, allegedly, is the same man that was funding Black Lives Matter. And you saw what happened in 2020 with Black Lives Matter and the protests and the riots and everything that happened there. And so within Black Lives Matter, you had people that were sincere and upset about George Floyd, even though it was a psyop, right? The whole George Floyd thing was a psyop. But you had people in there that were sincere and really wanted to protest and get justice for George Floyd. But you also had those that were in the know, paid operatives that went and burned down stores and cars and, lit police cars on fire and that type of shit. So this same man is now funding these protests, these anti-Israel protests on these college campuses that you're seeing. One being Columbia. That one comes to mind. Okay? So shit is getting turned up. Things are getting, and I've been saying for the longest time now that when Trump's ass get back in that White House, he's going to show you who he really is. And, I'm of the opinion, and it's just an opinion, that a lot of the things that we've been seeing for the past 4 years has been nothing but a psyop, a mind fuck, right? At the military term, there's a military term, I can't think of it right now. But anyways, people are now demanding or hoping and praying, like literally hoping and praying that Trump gets back in the White House, that he's going to be the savior, which that is a mind fuck within itself. And you got black people on board with this. First of all, you're not supposed to have a king over top of you from another nation. Number one. So even if you like Trump, which Trump to me is hilarious. I think Trump is hilarious. I know he's a damn devil, right? But you're not supposed to set another king over you, from a king from another nation over you. But Trump is playing the role of this Edomite version of a Messiah. And a lot of these Edomites look at him like he's going to save America. Literally make America great again. And a part of his campaign slogan is save America. You can't save America. Which he's not going to try to anyway, but he's giving the illusion that he is. And he's giving these people hope. The same way Obama gave these niggas hope. These stupid, ignorant ass niggas that love them some Obama. Because they felt like they finally made it into Master's house. Because, you know, niggas love Esau more than Esau loves himself. That's what that Obama shit was really all about. You see all these niggas crying in the street. Oh my God, we finally made it. Black niggas happy that they made it in Master's house. That's what that was really all about. It wasn't just, oh, we got the first black president. No. It was, Massa, look, we finally made it, Massa. We finally made it. Lordy, lordy, lordy. I hate a nigga. I hate niggas. And them lying, trying to pretend like they just want this betterment of black people, when the truth is, these niggas was really crying because they really just wanted to be a part of Massa and anything involving Massa. That's really what it is. PSYOP. But in that, when Trump gets back in there, that man is going to show you who he really is, and the shit going to hit the fan. Because this time around, he's not going to say, I need to build a wall and really have any opposition, because people are going to be demanding that he build a wall. If he say we need a track and trace system, we need to be able to track every single person in this country. But the violent crime rates soaring, and scoring, you can say that too. But with violent crime through the roof, when that man gets back in the White House, he can say, look, I need to be able to track and trace every single person in this country. Justifiably. Because of what has taken place during the Biden administration, which was the point of Biden getting into the White House in the first place, was to fuck everything up, allow a mass influx of so-called illegal immigrants into the country. Inflation, right? Violent crime. New York City, just a couple of weeks ago, they had the National Guard at the subway system. That type of shit. So when Trump comes in, he can justifiably say, I need to, become more draconian. And the people will go along with it. And at some point, they're going to bring out that microchip. I want to say this also, because I've noticed since the pandemic that people are back to their shit talking. And people aren't paying attention. They're not on their watch. People are back to their shit talking. They got scared during the pandemic. They were ruffled up. They were considering, whether the Israelites were telling the truth. And then Esau gave them the jab and opened things back up. And then they right back to shit talking. So this is the attitude of the people. And this is something we must bear. So we know what's coming. And fuck those people. Because they're going to get what they deserve. 2/3 of our people are going to get cut off. And rightfully so. Because they heard the word. Ezekiel 12:21. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth? All right? It's a proverb that this is what these niggas are saying right now. All y'all niggas been saying that for the, man, shit. The pandemic came and went. Shit, niggas is getting money now. That's the attitude of Jake right now. Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel? Because Israel is a people. Right? Wherever we go, that's Israel. What is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? Like, yeah, like, what you guys are prophesying, that ain't gonna happen. I've been saying that's gonna happen for a very long time. Now, it ain't happened yet. Because you gotta remember, 1,000 years, that's one day unto the Lord. Right? That's one day unto the Lord. But to a nigga, 4 years, that's forever. So from 2020 to now, nigga, shit, we ain't seen all kinds of shit. Ain't shit happened yet. That's how a nigga think. Every vision faileth. That's how they think. But look, 23rd verse says, tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord, power, Yahweh, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. You're going to feel the effects of these visions of the prophets of the Lord, the men that sigh and cry, that are telling you, giving you warning. You're going to feel the effects of it. And a day will come when you niggas will be, where them Israelites at? Man, shit really get crazy out here. Where them Israelites at? Fuck you niggas, man. I had enough of niggerdom. I was on the train. That would give my quick testimony. I was on the train yesterday, coming back from work. I'm chilling. And I'm looking up, I'm in the news. I'm always in the news, right? And I'm looking up some news articles and shit. And this nigga, I mean a complete nigga, sits across from me. Now, of course, he couldn't sit so that we're not facing toward. He had to turn his whole body towards me, talking some nigga shit. I literally got up. I said, fuck that, not today. I just got up and moved completely because I'm just sick of it. I'm tired of this goddamn place. And I'll say it again. I've said it before. I'll say it again. If you aren't tired of this place, the Lord is not dealing with you. I don't give a shit how many scriptures you know. I don't give a shit if you're the best reader, if you're the best, if you can break down every chapter in every book, if you're not sighing and crying and praying to the Lord, if you're not hastening the day, the Lord is not dealing with you. There's no way in hell you're walking around here feeling good in Babylon with all of this wickedness. There's no way. You're a goddamn liar. Now, I've seen niggas like that. That's why I bring it up. I know a nigga at my old job some years ago, Israelite, he knew he was an Israelite. Now, all he talked about was blessings and blessings and blessings. I'm like, nigga, we under the curses, man. I hate this damn world. What are you talking about? He sounded like a Christian, but he was an Israelite. He knew he was an Israelite. You know, he had fringes on. Just everything's always good all the time. Now, fuck you. No, it ain't, nigga. And the scriptures tell you that we love our lives unto death. We'd rather die than to stay in this goddamn place. Sorry. I know I rant. I'm going to get back to it. Ezekiel 12 and 23, it says, tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord, power Yahweh, I will make this proverb to cease. That proverb is going to cease. The shit talking is going to stop sooner than you might think. Okay? It says, tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. For there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. So yeah, all that witchcraft, yeah, that's gonna be cut down. That's gonna be cut down. That's gonna be cut off. Okay? He's gonna cut all that shit out. For I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. None of these visions shall fail. All right? He said, for I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. Man, it ain't gonna be no terrorist attack. That's how a nigga think. Man, ain't nothing gonna happen, man, with shit. With shit. Okay? All that's gonna stop. All that's gonna cease. Because when Esau, when this situation pop off, when we're sitting in a situation where we have a legit civil war, false flag terrorist attacks and shit like that, you know who they gonna come down on? They gonna come down on you niggas. And your little generational wealth ain't gonna help you. You uplifting your black queens, that ain't gonna help you either. For all you black women out there that's running around on this mother goddess bullshit, I know because I used to be into Egyptology, so I know. Talking about the divine feminine and all that shit. Let's see what happens when the shit hits the fan. Let's see if your divine feminine is going to save you in that day. Let's see if your witchcraft and your sorcery is going to save you in that day. Okay? If the ancestors, that's another one. Pray to the ancestors. You know, get in tune with the ancestors. I know people that are really on that type of time. I came from Egyptology, so I know. They're the most bugged out shit you'll ever hear. Trust me. And they lying, talking about the 10 Commandments was stolen from the 42 laws of what was it? Oh shit. The 42 laws, damn, I can't even think of it no more. 42 laws of confession, which had nothing to do with the scriptures. But I bought into that lie years ago. And I praise Yahweh Bashimi. I was shy that he opened up my eyes, man. You know? But again, I want to read this 25th verse. It says, "For I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged. All right, though it tarry, wait for it. It will not tarry. Right? In the end, it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry." Well, again, here we go. It's saying the same thing. "For I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged. It will not tarry. Right? It shall be no more prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word, and I will perform it, saith the Lord power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Though it tarry, wait for it. It will not tarry." You get it? "And the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say the vision that he seeth is for many days to come." That's what these niggas are saying. Man, shit, that gonna happen years from now. All that stuff y'all talking about, the microchip, right? The microchip and the terrorist attacks and Jacob's trouble, Esau coming down, the devil coming down with great wrath. That's gonna happen years from now. That's how niggas say. Shit, ain't gonna happen in my lifetime. Right? That's how niggas think. "And again, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesies the times that are far off. Therefore say unto them, Thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua." All right. Isaiah 24. I'll start at 10. Says, "The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened." And that's, if for you to have joy in this world, you got to be a wicked ass nigga at this point. Football is fake. Your entertainment, woke, weirdo actors and celebrities pushing LGBTQ on your children and everybody else. Sports and entertainment is all rigged. Nothing in this society is real. Everything's fake. These podcasters are fake. All these podcasters that you see, even the ones that's supposed to be, I guess you can say red pilled or whatever, that's all staged. Nothing is real anymore. Everything's fake and fucking phony. The music is trash. The women are just sluts. There's no wifey out here, nigga. Who the fuck are you gonna lay with and have children with? These women are whores and proud of it. Okay? They're nothing but more expensive prostitutes. That's all they are. Because, a prostitute, you smash the bitch and you keep it moving. I hate to be vulgar, but I'm just keeping it real. These chicks now, you just got a chick that's with you, and you call her your girlfriend, your wife, Lord forbid, your wife. You keep her with you. You're just gonna pay more money in the long game. There's no joy. There's no mirth here. The food is fucked up. You don't even feel the same when you eat. Like things that are supposed to be healthy, you just don't feel it. You don't get the nutrients from it. This place has to go. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. Meanwhile, niggas is saying prophecy ain't coming true. Nigga, that's a prophecy right there. Dumbass. In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. And that's all you see is destruction. Niggas killing each other over stupid shit. Niggas killing each other on live. Niggas go on live, on IG live, and kill each other. I saw articles, niggas killing, some nigga killed some chick at I think it was a Burger King or Wendy's or something, because she got his meal wrong. Another nigga killed somebody at a Chipotle because they didn't give him extra guacamole. This place got to go. 13th verse, it says, when thus it shall be in the midst of the land among the people, there shall be as the shaking of an olive tree and as the gleaning grapes when the vintage is done. They shall lift up their voices, they shall sing for the majesty of the Lord, they shall cry along from the sea. All right. One last thing here. Let me see. Let me get and I'm just just going in, man, because you can see the time is short. And again, we're measuring the time. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. And that's what throw niggas off, because niggas are stupid. Niggas think you got to tell them at the exact day when it's going to happen. I'm just going to get this right quick. Ezekiel 3:16. I'm not going to make this long. It says, Ezekiel 3:16, and it came to pass at the end of 7 days that the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. I'm not even going to read the rest. Give them warning from me. And you've been warned. The days are evil. This is not a time for joy, mirth, looking to gain so much. Because in 1 hour, right? Scripture said, tell you in 1 hour, it's going to be brought to naught in 1 hour. Everything can get flipped upside down. All it takes is one major event, one terrorist attack, and all this shit that these people are bragging about and boasting about and think that they have can get wiped out just that quick. The reset, start a whole new system, and everybody got to get that microchip. Shalom, is Brother Yashima Zakar from the Israelite Report, IsraeliteTimes.com. Upon my watch, all praises are definitely due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahawashi. Peace and blessings to all the brothers spread across the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and sincerity. I had quite a few news topics here, but I don't know if I'm gonna get to all of them. But I was digging around on Twitter and I saw this and I said, "Damn, um, I don't know what's gonna happen, but um, shit could get real quick." And I saw this guy at News Brown, and I think his name is John Brown on Twitter. And this is what he wrote. Um, he says the next election will be wide awake Americans versus illegal aliens and communists. Okay, against illegal aliens and communists. So that's the division right there. And we know that a kingdom divided among itself cannot stand. Roughly paraphrasing there, right? And he's one of the good old boys. He's one of those because I looked at his profile or whatever, his feed on X, formerly known as Twitter. And I was saying, yeah, he's kind of like spot on though. The next election will be wide awake Americans versus illegal aliens and communists. And he's talking about this coming election. And to be honest with you, it's kind of downplayed what could really potentially be an actual powder keg, to quote Malcolm X. Because Malcolm said that, back in the 60s, he said it's going to be a powder keg, a race war that he was talking about. But this time, what he's saying is that the next election will be wide awake Americans, meaning those that are aware. When he says wide awake, he's talking about those that know that the system is rigged, that the powers that be are crippling the country financially, morally, okay, in every way possible. But it's going to be them against what he says is illegal aliens, right? So remember, I've been telling you, they're going to point the finger at these illegal aliens. See, this is all through the will and the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahawashi. These illegal aliens, supposedly alleged illegal aliens, so-called illegal aliens, which really this is their land anyway, because the goddamn devil, the cracker, the Edomite doesn't belong here. All right, but what they're calling illegal aliens and communists, because and this is very important right here, is that you have a lot of Edomites that are anti-establishment, and that was in the what do you call it, the stock, what was, damn, can't remember it, Woodstock era, the hippie era, and they were anti-establishment. Well, that spirit is back here today, okay, and they're pro-communist. They may not call themselves communists, but that's what they are. All right. But it says also, and to get back to this Twitter post, it says, and after Biden is illegitimately reelected, because he's predicting Biden will be reelected, he says, then Western civilization will plunge into total chaos. Which I've been saying that Trump is going to get in. He's going to get elected. And he's going to be the one to bring in the draconian laws. He's going to bring about Jacob's trouble. Because, I believe that's Nero Caesar coming back. And he's going to point the finger at the Israelites. And he's going to be the one to bring in the mark of the beast, the microchip. But what this guy is saying is that because he's of a different opinion, I guess. He's saying Biden will be illegitimately reelected. Then Western civilization will plunge into total chaos. Which either way, I don't give a shit who wins this election. Um, Shit is gonna hit the fan. It doesn't matter. Um, just be quiet. Look, we're at the end. And at the end, it shall speak and not lie. That's why all of these prophecies are coming to pass. That's why you're seeing shit get turned up. That's why you feel like every day, like you're just getting more vexed and vexed and vexed, and you're pissed off more than you normally would be. And you're getting more irritated. It's because if you're a man of the Lord, every day is like, get the fuck up out of here. God, I hate this goddamn place. That's how you're thinking. That's what's in your spirit. You're like, I just want to get the fuck out of here. You don't even care no more. And I want to say this. That's the Lord doing that. Because if you weren't vexed, if you weren't pissed off, if you weren't irritated, if you weren't angry at these people for the bullshit that they're doing that you see every day, you know what would happen? You would have sympathy for people. You would feel sorry for people when the time comes that civil war and shit hits the fan and men aren't regarding their neighbor and they're breaking into houses and killing each other. But because you're pissed off and angry, right? Because the Lord said He's angry with the wicked every day, so you're taking on that spirit where you're angry at the wicked every day, right? Sighing and crying for the abominations that are taking place in this wicked kingdom. That's how the Lord wants you to be. The Lord wants you to be pissed the fuck off. Excuse my language. But that's how the Lord wants you to be. He don't want you to be all nicey, we can get along. No, fuck that. That's not what the Lord wants, man. We're coming into some very serious times. Shit's about to get real, man. And I remind myself, look, I'm not talking to you, really. When I'm talking to the people that are listening, I'm talking to myself. Because there are times, look, I got people that I'm kind of cool with. Not really many people, but because nobody likes me, right? I'm a, you know. But there's some people that I'm kind of cool with, But the Lord be like, nigga, no. You ain't gonna be all cool with everybody. Fuck that. The Lord makes sure He turn up that notch. He had people talk shit about me, lie on me. I mentioned it before. Like, I get lied on to the point where you say, look, this shit got to be, it has to be something spiritual. It's almost like the Lord's like, look, I'm going to make sure that you understand that this is what's going on. I take it on the chin. I keep it moving. But I say, you know what? I'm going to remember that motherfucker. Because when all hell breaks loose, don't come running to me. And there's certain people, because I made the mistake when I first came into this truth. I made the mistake. I didn't know no better. But I would kind of tell people, yeah, I'm an Israelite. I believe I'm an Israelite. Woo, woo. I believe in yahawashi, yahawashi, woo, woo. Right? I won't do that now. Now I just, I mind my business. So you learn in this thing as time go on. Right? But when shit hits the fan, guess who they're going to call? They're going to try to call the men of the Lord. They're going to try to find you. Oh my God, what do we do? Because what this man right here, John Brown, is speaking of is he don't know it, but he's really telling the truth, and it's biblical that there will be uproars, kingdom versus kingdom. It's biblical. And again, I'm going to read this part again. It says, It says, after Biden is illegitimately reelected, then Western civilization will plunge into total chaos. The spider sense I have developed after following the mood of the country for 13 years, day in, day out, as an InfoWars reporter is going off. So he's saying his spider senses, and he's a part of InfoWars, Alex Jones and them. He's saying that his spider senses is going off, that shit's about to hit the fan. That's what he's saying. He says, once I felt like a voice in the wilderness. Now he's quoting, I guess he's John the Baptist now. You know, he's the voice in the wilderness. This is Edom trying to be spiritual. But he said, now I feel like I am in a massive crowd. Today feels like the dam broke and we are all flowing towards a final confrontation with tyranny, whether we know it or not. And I have to agree with him on that last part. It doesn't matter whether you know it or not. Because some, matter of fact, Salakia, a lot will be caught off guard. Right? Because the Son of Man is coming like a thief in the night. It's going to catch a lot of people off guard. They're not going to be ready. That's why we're on our watch. Damn it. I keep pressing that. Stay on your watch. Stay on alert. Shit could hit the fan at any moment. We don't know. You really need to have the attitude, and I'm going to say it like this. Fuck your life. You need to have that attitude. You need to have a fuck this world attitude. That's what you should be in. You anything less than that, you're off. You need to be like just Lot. Lot got his ass up and he made haste to get out of the way. His wife looked back. Did Lot look back? Did Lot say, oh, that's my woman, I gotta protect her? No. He didn't say happy wife, happy life. My queen. No. He said, fuck that bitch. I'm out. Excuse my language today, but look, are we keeping this real or no? If my language is bad, you should see what the Lord's getting ready to do. We're talking about a terrible power called Yahweh, and his only begotten son, yahawashi, who can't wait to get revenge and he's seeking vengeance for what they did to him. My language is nothing in comparison to what the Lord's about to bring. Get Matthew's 24. Can't stay out of Matthew's 24th chapter. But Matthew's 24 and 42 says, watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doeth come. And man, that's so heavy, especially right now. Because like I always say, these niggas say, when all this stuff gonna come? Look, man, watch. Be upon your watch. The Lord said he set up watchmen. Be upon your watch. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doeth come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household to give them meat in due season. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. You don't want to wait until civil war break out, until chaos break out. Remember the pandemic. The reason why people folded up and lost their damn mind, they weren't watching. They weren't praying. They weren't fasting, right? They weren't sharpening their sword. Scriptures tell y'all people don't even consider. But you don't want to be one of those people, not watching. But if you're watching, when these things happen, you'll find that strong tower, which is the name of the Lord. And you'll run into it and hide yourself, right? We're looking to hide ourselves. I know I'm looking to hide myself because I can't do a damn thing. I can't do nothing. And neither can you if you're being honest with yourself. Don't follow these niggas that are running around calling themselves Israelites with the long ass garments talking about, we gonna stand up and fight against the white man. Them niggas are gonna get cooked. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. And we're looking to run into it for safety. Okay? Again, Matthew 24 and 46. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. But if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming. This is not the time to be talking shit. That time passed. And see, that's what these niggas don't understand. They don't get it. The love of many have waxed cold. Every day I'm reading a new article about a woman killing her child. You didn't see this shit before. Somebody get their order wrong at, an employee at McDonald's get somebody order wrong. A nigga pull out a gun and shoot the employees in McDonald's. That type of shit is going on. Are you not paying attention? This ain't the 80s, nigga. This ain't the 90s, nigga. I'm a 90s baby, but this ain't the 90s. They say the 90s was grimy. Nah, nigga. The 2020s is legit batshit crazy. You better send up prayers to the Lord before you step out the house. These people have demons and spirits on them, man, on top of the drugs that they're taking. And most of the people, and you people, let me tell you something. You walking around these people thinking they're normal. These people on all types of medication, different drugs, functioning. But they're one moment, one situation, one moment gone bad away from snapping. And you better be careful when you're on the road driving. You don't know what in this person's mind. I remember one time, I think I told this one time ago, and this was some years ago. I got into a taxi cab, and the damn cab driver was talking about committing suicide. I'm looking at this motherfucker. I'm like, oh shit. You don't know what's going through a person's mind. I talked to him the whole way home, kind of just, try to calm him down. He was telling me how fucked up his life was, and I'm sitting there listening to him like, oh, this nigga is ready to crash. Let me just get out You know what I mean? Like, really, man. But it's even worse now, okay? Real talk, man. I'm not. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is my witness, man. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily I say unto you that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. But if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken, the Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of. And that's what's going to happen to us. And you know, like I said, you're going to have to get over it. You're going to have to get over your friends, your family, because they're going to get caught unaware. They're not watching. They're not paying attention to the signs or the times. They don't care. They want to be career women, men that's building generational wealth. They want to make it in Esau society. Esau society is collapsing right in front of them, and they don't even see it. You got a president that doesn't even know where he's at half the time. And these people are so stupid that they don't even understand that this is a sign of the end of times for this kingdom. The Lord of that servant, talking about the evil servant, the Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of, and shall cut him asunder and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. That's what they got to look forward to. Okay? That's what they got to look forward to now. If you want to get caught up with that, then that's on you. I'm going to get 1 Peter 4:17. It says, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, the house of God, the power, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua? Now you got to think on that. Now, if you know this truth, know what it is, and you decide you want to try to blend in with the world, and you're going to forsake the word of the Lord, what do you think is going to happen to you? Because judgment is starting there with those that know who the real children of Israel are. It's going to start there. Okay. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, now that's very important. The righteous scarcely be saved. We're just barely going to make it. Make your calling and election sure. Because the righteous are scarcely. That's heavy, man. The wicked don't give a damn. They're going to get their, their judgment. But the righteous, even the righteous will scarcely be saved, right? Where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of the power Yahweh commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing as unto a faithful creator. All right? Because when this thing pop off, when this civil war pop off, you don't want to be sitting there talking about, well, man, let me start calling on Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Let me try to keep the laws to the best of my ability. No, you need to be doing that now. Make your calling and election sure. Do all you can do now. I'm telling you, I put everything. I say, look, I, you know, I got this, I got that. If that, hey, push all this shit to the side. My woman, if she start acting crazy and I can't balance it out and be with her and keep this true, she gotta go. I don't give a shit. You gotta have that attitude, man. The righteous shall scarcely be saved. And you gotta know that, and you gotta believe that, and understand that, and accept it. You are not gonna skip to my loo into the kingdom. The shit is gonna get hard. Okay? The shit gonna get difficult. And you're gonna be vexed every day. And it's gonna get turned up every day. These demons gonna fuck with you every day. You're gonna be pissed off every day. But just know that we're at the end. That's the beautiful part. Because what comes on the other side of it is the kingdom and rulership and righteousness.